greenhouse gases, like carbon dioxide, act as a blanket around the Earth, preventing the sun's energy from reflecting back into space. It's called the greenhouse effect, and it's prevented the planet from freezing since the Earth began. Without it, the global temperature would be minus 19 degrees Celsius. On the face of it, carbon dioxide seems to be a good thing. It stops our planet from freezing and so sustains life on Earth. And without it, no plant could grow because they need carbon to build their tissues. Leaves absorb the gas from the atmosphere through their pores. They then break down the carbon dioxide molecules, release the oxygen, and retain the carbon. Over hundreds of millions of years, the great forests took so much carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere that they reduced the greenhouse effect and cooled the planet down. When the trees died, they were buried, and over time crushed and compressed with the carbon still within them. In the ages that followed, these layers were slowly buried beneath the Earth's surface. At this open-cast coal mine in China, you can descend for 500 meters through layer upon layer of rock representing tens of millions of years. Right at the bottom lies a layer of what was once wood and leaves and is now coal and shale. It's an ideal place for Professor Bob Spicer to study the plants that influenced the climate all that time ago.
These leaves last saw the light of day some 50 million years ago when they were on the trees, taking in carbon dioxide and using the energy of the sun to fix that carbon into their tissues, leaves and twigs and the like. Now, the original leaves had a cooling effect on the atmosphere because they were taking carbon dioxide out. And when we burn the coal and the carbon, oh, that's a nice one, and put it back into the atmosphere today, we have the opposite effect. We warm up the atmosphere.
Now, all the coal is being carried up to the surface to be burned in the power station, which provides electricity for hundreds of thousands of people. Oil and gas, like coal, are also fossil fuels. When such fuels are burned, the carbon recombines with oxygen and is released back into the atmosphere as carbon dioxide. The carbon dioxide spreads evenly through the Earth's atmosphere, thickening the greenhouse blanket that wraps the world and further warming the planet.